I just got an order, and I swear this shouldn't even be legal. But before I show you how bad it is, look at this. This little orange engine light isn't a mechanical warning, it's just my car asking for my entire paycheck. They call me an independent contractor on that 1099 NEC, which really means I am completely abandoned by the law. I made $150 tonight feeling like a king, until I realized my tires are practically bald. Out here in the dark you start doing the math, and the math usually tells you to go cry. You see, driving for these apps is a brilliant scheme, where you slowly sell your car for spare change. The government gives you a mileage deduction, 70 to 0.5 cents a mile, which sounds kind of generous today. But here is the brutal truth: gas, tires, and depreciation will always drain your pockets faster than you think. You are trading the equity of your vehicle for immediate cash, borrowing against your own future to survive today. And then there is the self-employment tax, 15.3% hitting you right when you feel somewhat stable. I love calling it a mandatory subscription fee for the absolute privilege of remaining legally impoverished in this nation. Because guess what you get to pay both the employee and employer portions of Social Security and Medicare now? You are the boss, congratulations. Your first executive decision is handing over a massive chunk of your non-existent profits. The IRS doesn't even want to wait until the end of the year. They want their money every quarter. If you forget these quarterly estimated taxes, you get heavily penalized for not knowing how poor you would be. It feels great looking at that gross income number, dreaming about paying off debts, and maybe buying actual groceries. Then the net income hits you like a brick, and you realize you are working for below minimum wage. The app shows you made $200, but after gas, taxes, and where you made about $50. This entire gig economy is built on our collective inability to properly calculate long-term hidden costs of running cars. If we actually sat down and did the math, none of us would be out here delivering cold fries. And do not even get me started on health insurance, because as a gig worker, you basically have none. One single trip to the emergency room in America can cost you 3 entire years of running DoorDash deliveries. Every time you sneeze while driving, you have to seriously calculate if it is cheaper to just stop existing. So you keep driving, gripping the steering wheel, pretending that the next delivery will somehow fix your broken finances. But the app just keeps flashing, offering you less and less money for more and more miles driven daily. We are all just modern philosophers, applying Stoicism to deal with terrible algorithms and people cutting us off daily. Philosophy isn't for meditating on a mountain, it's for suppressing rage when a customer claims they never got food. A true modern Stoic just stares at a $3 tip, takes a deep breath, and accepts the cruel universe. It is honestly exhausting. This constant hustle, pretending that being your own boss, is anything but a complete nightmare. Nobody buys fancy software to be more productive. We just want tools that let us hide from work faster. I would pay premium prices for any app that guarantees me 2 extra hours of uninterrupted sleep every night. Instead, I am staring at my phone, watching a navigation app crash right when I reach a confusing intersection. You learn to love the small automations, that tiny relief when a script runs perfectly and saves you seconds. But mostly, it is just a series of minor inconveniences, slowly eroding your sanity, one rejected delivery at a time. You look at the pile of crumpled gas receipts, realizing they are the only physical evidence of your efforts. This car has become my office, my dining room, and occasionally my very uncomfortable, poorly insulated bedroom at night. The air conditioning barely works. The radio is stuck on static. But hey, at least I make my own schedule. Flexible hours just mean you have the incredible freedom to be completely stressed out 24 hours a day effortlessly. I think I am just gonna sit here for a minute and let the engine cool down slightly. Just me, this dashboard, and the haunting realization I set up my mileage tracker wrong. And my sandwich is cold, really cold. The kind of cold that hurts your feelings. Oh look, a new order just popped up. $2.50 for a 7-mile drive across town. You know I should be angry, but honestly I am just impressed by the sheer audacity of this algorithm. Anyway, if you enjoyed watching me slowly lose my grip on reality, feel free to subscribe or whatever. Now, drop a comment if your car is also a financial black hole, disguised as an independent business opportunity today. I need to go see a mechanic before this thing explodes. Or maybe I will just walk home instead.